Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Pageant Vibes. In today's video, I'm going to do a recap for Miss Universe 2019, which has just been held a couple of days ago. Before I start, don't forget to leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe to this channel. So let's start off with the opening. I love it when, the girls finally got to dance again. I love that they brought the opening dance back again because it's been quite a long time since the Miss Universe did an opening dance. I think it was 2010. So I'm so glad that they have the opening dance back, and the girls did so amazing with the music. Like the whole vibes in the opening was just so energetic, so strong, and I think it's a really good kickoff for the pageant this year. Steve Harvey is our host again this year, and I felt like the whole opening jokes thingy from Steve Harvey way too long. It's way too long. I wish that they could have cut it shorter and they could actually use it for, I don't know, like, so the top 20 could do the swimsuit competition. I just felt like, the whole Steve Harvey thing is a bit too much. So I wasn't a fan from the introduction from the contestants. They just used the clip from the girls competing in national costume after the prelims, which for me is not really nice. I wish that if they still want to do that, but let the girl, introduce themselves, like the country, like what they did last year, like, Indonesia, USA, Venezuela, like they could introduce themselves. Maybe they could, like, pre-tape it, but with the same video, and then the voice is still just the girls, because, I felt like that's the experience of the girls, like, to be able to introduce their country's name in the universe. I think that's the pride that, they have been waiting for. And I'm so sad that they also did that, because those girls who didn't make the top 20, they didn't really get the chance to really walk on the Miss Universe stage, because as we all know, the prelims was not in the real Miss Universe stage. It was in the hotel. They have this room, and then like in ballroom or auditorium or something, they just put a stage on it. And so I felt so bad for the girls who didn't make the top 20. They didn't have that their only moment on the stage, like on 2017. Although the prelims was also not the real stage of Miss Universe, but for the opening, the introduction, the girls could walk one by one, and then with the background voice of their countries being announced, but they still have that moment when they walk, and they have that moment they walk on the stage of Miss Universe live and the telecast. I think it's just so sad for the girls this year. Now the top 20. So we start off with Africa and Asia Pacific. I have my list right there. So for Africa and Asia Pacific, we have South Africa, not a surprise, I love Zozibini. And then Indonesia, so glad. Then we have Vietnam, another favorite. And then Nigeria, which to me is a surprise, but I have been noticing Nigeria for the past few weeks before the Miss Universe really started. So I felt like, okay, I could see that. And then last but not least, Thailand, another favorite. So I'm pretty happy with Africa and Asia Pacific, because I have 4 girls in my list that made it, and I'm quite happy with Nigeria making it. And then Europe, we have Albania, which I love, France, my favorite from the Europe region for sure, Iceland, Iceland, I have always had Iceland in my list until the prelims. I have to take it off. I was like, oh my gosh, why? Because I wasn't really a fan of her prelim performance. And then I was like, but I still love her, so I'm not sure if I want to put her in my list or not. But I ended up not putting her in my list. But I'm so glad, so glad that she made the top 20. Then we have Croatia, love her. I felt like she killed the entire pageant activities. Like, her look is just so strong. I love us, Croatia. And Portugal, I didn't see that coming at all. I would say I started noticing her on the prelims, but I just didn't think that she's strong enough to make the top 20. But yeah, I'm happy for her. And we have the Americas, Puerto Rico, not a surprise. Peru, I started to notice Peru on the video. I think it's from Sierra Virtual when she was there in the hotel, and then Philippines and Peru were waiting for the interview, the deep interview, and I was like, she's pretty, she's really pretty, and that's when I started noticing her. And then the prelims, I thought she did really good, but I still didn't have her in my list, but I'm so happy that she made it. Dominican Republic, pretty good. Mexico, I never had Mexico in my list before all of the girls came to the pageant to Atlanta. But when I first saw Mexico in Atlanta, I was like, wow, she's really, really beautiful. And then in the prelims, I was like, she's definitely in my list. She's quite strong in the prelims. And USA, the home girl, Chesley is really rocking it. And the wild card, Philippines. I was like, okay, here you go, Gazzini, yep. And then Venezuela. I never had Venezuela in my list, but I had a gut that she will make it regardless because it's just, Venezuela. Although I knew that IMG is not about, the whole sash factor thingy much, but I just felt like, well, because overall I think Venezuela still did quite a good job in the prelims, but I still didn't think that she's strong enough to make the top 20, but yeah, good for her. Yeah. India, I love India. Brazil, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, finally, because, oh, the lighting. Because Brazil is one of the strongest for the past few months, so it's really, oh my god, this lighting. Whatever, you guys. So I was so happy that Brazil making it. And when they announced Colombia, I was like, yep, there you go. I knew that they will announce Colombia at the very last, and I'm so happy that she made it. So now the surprises that didn't make the top 20, Ireland. What? I was like, what? Ireland? No Ireland, because after they announced the whole top 20, I was like, I look at my list, oh, who didn't make it? It's like Ireland, it's like, what in the world? And then Kenya, I felt so bad for the girls from Kenya because I felt like last year they also killed it, and this year they sent another strong girl to the pageant and they still didn't make it. I don't know if it's the sash factor thingy probably. Also, we didn't know what happened in the interview room. Maybe she didn't really kill it in the interview, but I really loved her. I thought that she deserved to be in the top 12. And Netherlands is one of my favorite. I felt like her advocacy is really relevant today in today's society, in today's world, and yeah, and I think her prelims were quite strong enough. So yeah, I'm kind of sad that she didn't make it. I'm so sorry for this lighting, guys, but this is the best I can do. And people say that Argentina is one of the biggest shock not making it the top 20, and I was like, I didn't see her placing at all after the prelims. I just thought like, I felt like she didn't have that aura like of Miss Universe. She's really beautiful, she's so striking, but to me she's like, so like her look is so just pageant patty, like, it's like, it's so Venezuela, and I felt like she's more Miss Venezuela rather than Miss Venezuela herself this year. So yeah, but Chile, I thought that Chile will make it. So Chile and Panama, I always had them in my list until the prelims. I felt like they didn't really kill it in the prelims, I would say, although a lot of people really loved Chile. I just didn't really feel her, and so Panama also didn't make it. So, but I wasn't really surprised about that. Just like last year, for the top 20, they had their opening statement. And my favorite for the opening statement were South Africa. She started really strong. And then Indonesia. Every time Indonesia talks, I just love to hear her talking. I don't know, I felt like the way that she talks is really captivating. Thailand also speaks really good as always. Albania, I felt like Albania didn't really stand out for me for the opening statement, and I felt like she has really strong and a good cause with the whole, ocean cleaning thing. But I just felt like maybe she's a bit nervous on the opening statement, and I felt like she could say more about that to really, to really set her apart from the whole top 20. I felt like what she's talk is quite general, quite generic. So I just hope that she could, talk more in depth about her cause. France, when she delivered her opening statement, and then the translator translated what she said. I was like, what? And then I was like, that's actually kind of cute. And that's totally different. Friends just so lighthearted, and I was like, oh, that's really cute. Croatia is also quite strong to me. It's really simple, but just so relevant to everyone. Sometimes we felt like we're not good enough because people say that we're not good enough for certain things. So I love what she said. I think she said like, if people told you you're not good enough, just tell them to sit back and watch me doing it. Girl, love it. Puerto Rico is always so eloquent when she talks. Mexico, ooh, Mexico. Every time she talks, I feel like she's calm, but at the same time, you know that she's nervous. But I still love hear her talking. I don't know, it's something about her makes me feel calm. And then USA, Chesley, I feel like she's the strongest. She's the best, and she's the best in the opening statement, I would say. Now we have the top 10. USA, Colombia, Puerto Rico, South Africa, Peru, Iceland, France, Indonesia, Thailand, and Mexico. I was surprised that Peru made the top 10. I felt like some of the other girls are stronger than her, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with her because she's really beautiful. You know what? She reminded me with Miss Grand International from Peru. Maria, I think her name. I don't remember, but she really reminded me with her when they really do the close-up with her. Like, she reminds me a lot with Miss Peru, that one, Miss Grand International. Indonesia made the top 10 for the first time ever. So happy. Iceland also made the top 10. I'm not sure if it's their highest placement as well. Probably they made top 10 before, because on 2009 they made top 15, but I'm not sure if they ever made top 10. But I'm so happy with Indonesia. Finally, they made the top 10. So after they announced Thailand and then the last spot remaining, I was like, okay, it's either Brazil or Philippines, because Brazil is really strong from the very beginning, but I felt like her opening statement is not that strong, but I still felt like she's strong enough to be in top 10. And then the Philippines, we all know Philippines is always strong. So I was like, okay, it's either Philippines or Brazil. And then they announced Mexico. I was like, wow, I'm happy with Mexico, but I was so surprised that Brazil and Philippines didn't make the top 10. So the top 10 competed in swimsuit and evening gown. I love the music for a swimsuit competition. I think they started really energetic. I love it. It's like we can feel the whole energy, and then the dance. Love it. USA. Oh my gosh, it's really strong. Those abs. Chesley, come on. Oh, she's so fierce. Her hair, her walk, her face, you guys. Wow. Wow, Chesley. Colombia. Her body, oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh. Oh, Colombia. Give me that face. Yes, girl. She's so pretty. Puerto Rico. Wow, Madison. Oh, when she did her first pose, like, and then that body is like, what the hell? Wow. Oh, she knows how to rock the stage for sure. Look at that face, the pose, the walk, the hair. Amazing. South Africa. She's so cute. So she's having so much fun. You can see that. Like, she's really soaking everything. Oh gosh, I love her. Like, she didn't try so much, and it's just enough, and then she's still giving us the face, the pose, the walk. Oh gosh, I love you, Zozi. Peru. Killer body, damn it. See, she really reminds me with Miss Grand International from Peru. Oh, this lighting again. Sorry guys, it's like 8 a.m. in the morning. Iceland. Oh, Iceland is also my favorite during the opening statement. She's so cute. I wish that I could see more energy from her, because it's swimsuit competition. I think, the judges or the selection committee, they want to see, like, energy, the girls having so much fun. But she's really cute. I love her. France. Nice. Oh, the hair. Always love the hair. Nice pose. My vibe. Her body's also really, really toned. Oh, she didn't do the final pose. Ugh. Indonesia. Oh, Frederica. Ooh, nice. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, look at that turn, girl. Smice, smice, yes. Fierce. Love Indonesia. And pose. Good girl. Thailand. Yes, yes. Work that cake. Turn. And she turned. Oh, I love that pose in the beginning. Wow. The first pose to me is really, really strong. And her face. Giving me all vibes. Yes, Thailand. Yes, Thailand. Mexico. Well, a lot of people say that Mexico this year, Sofia, they reminds everyone with Jimena Navarrete. I didn't see that resemblance at all for some reason, but she's so beautiful. They both are beautiful in their own way, Jimena and Sofia. And pose? Yeah, there you go. Love her. So, my favorite in the swimsuit competition, I would say USA and Thailand. And then the evening gown competition. Ooh, the stage is beautiful. Good job, MUO, for the production during the evening gown. First off, USA. It's Cherry Hill. Gold. Like a disco ball. The glasses. Oh, her walk is so strong. She's giving us face. I'm just not really crazy with the gown. Colombia, yes, girl. Oh, she's wearing the same gown as she wore during the prelims, and it's really beautiful. It's just so simple yet still, really sparkly, classy. Thanks, Colombia. And I love her hair here. Good job. Nice. Puerto Rico. Another gold gown. I felt Puerto Rico. I don't know. I felt like I expected more when it comes to the gown from Madison, and she wore the same gown as she wore at the prelims. It's still really beautiful on her. South Africa. When she came out with that gown, I was like, "What is this? What is this?" So I am a huge fan with that gown that she wore at the prelim. I thought, like, when people say that she will change her gown, I was like, don't! How can you top that gown? Apparently, good job, Team South Africa. Killing it. Peru. Nice. I felt like Peru in the evening gown competition is really like pageant patty. I don't know, I felt like that vibes, like so pageantry, but she looks really beautiful, so statuesque with that gown. I mean, come on. Iceland. She said that she wants the gown to be like a sunny day. It's like, yeah, you look like a sunny day, sweetheart. And her smile. She's so cute, but she's giving me so much of the teen vibes, like Miss USA and all. But she's really beautiful. France. She's wearing the same gown as the prelims. I'm so happy because that gown is beautiful. Beautiful. My favorites. So romantic. So romantic. I love it. The feathers, crystal and all, see-through, the hair. I love the gown. Indonesia. This is a history right there. First time ever Indonesia could experience the evening gown competition. So congrats all Indonesian fans. Oh, Frederica. Gold gown. Yes, nude, crystal and all, beadings. She looks so beautiful. Wow. Wow. Thailand. Finally, color red. Ooh, nice. Nice. She played it really well with the skirt thingy. The turn. Fierce, giving me face. Legs, those crystal details. Yes. Oh, I love the gown. I love the way she worked it as well. Mexico. The turn, yes, yes. I just felt, I hope that she could do that turn after she got a bit further to the center stage, not when she was in the back, because I still wanted to see how that gown looks like with the full-on skirt, but I couldn't really see it. But it's still really amazing the way that she started with the whole turn. So strong. So my favorite for the evening gown, I would say Mexico and South Africa, that's all. And now we have 5. But, oh my gosh, this whole lighting. So we have top 5, Mexico, Thailand, Colombia, Puerto Rico, and South Africa. I'm happy with the top 5. I think it's quite strong, but I was like, where is USA? USA needs to be in top 5, but I was like, I think her gown was overshadowed with the other girls because her swimsuit is her performance in swimsuit is just so strong from its number 1. So yeah, I felt so bad to Chesley. I love Chesley. And then the final questions, and the first is Mexico. Her question is about protest, and if she thinks that it's a positive way to create a change. And I felt like she did quite a good job with it. Like she knocks down points that really need to be addressed. So I'm quite impressed with Mexico. And then Thailand. So the question is about which one is more important, security or privacy. And I felt like she didn't really answer the whole question. Like, you know, she went all over, but she didn't really answer the question. So Colombia, she was asked what is the most important issue when it comes to female health, women's health, and she did quite a good job. I didn't still like same like Thailand. She didn't really answer the question. Puerto Rico, things about hate speech online, and I think she did quite a good job. Puerto Rico, I love it, love her answer. And South Africa about the climate change. To me, she's the best. She has the best answer in top 5. So after all the girls answering the questions, I felt like South Africa, Mexico, and Puerto Rico did quite good job, because Colombia and Thailand, they didn't really answer their questions. And those 3 made the top 3, you guys. So good job. So the top 3 got the same question. First is Mexico, and she said about teaching young girls about the true value, which I think is so relevant, because like what she said, in social media like Instagram, we keep seeing girls, especially girls, posting the whole, you know, perfection, beauty, like relationship goals, those kind of things, which none of them are true. We never knew what's behind the camera. So I think it's really important to be your true self, which is like what Mexico said. So I think she did quite a good job with that. Zozibini South Africa said it's really important to teach young girls about leadership. She knocked it out. She really rocked the answer. To me, she's so strong. Her answer is really strong. And Puerto Rico said it's really important to be authentic, to have an authentic soul when in the world that we live in now, everyone is wearing masks, which means really true. So good job, Puerto Rico. So I felt like the top 3 is so strong. They all gave such amazing answer, but at this very point, I felt like South Africa gave the best answer. And as we all know, second runner-up, Mexico. And then when Puerto Rico and South Africa were in the final 2, I was like, whose hands on top? South Africa's hands were on top. South Africa won, and I'm so happy for South Africa. And you guys, 2017 they won. Last year they were first runner-up, and this year another South African beauty won the crowns. Congrats South Africa. It's such an amazing victory, and everyone has been so in love with Zozibini. The last time I checked her Instagram, she just hit 2.1 million. I want to check again later how much follower that she has gained, because everyone's loving her, loving you, Zozibini, and I'm so excited to follow your journey. I think that I will make another video talking about the whole production, the whole pageant this year at Miss Universe. We all know a lot of things going on and a lot of things that I want to say, so maybe I will just make a video for that. So that's it, you guys, with the whole lighting, weird shit here. I hope that you enjoy my review. Let me know what you think. Who's your favorites? Who you think got left behind during the pageant this year? Let me know everything in the comment, and I hope to see you guys on my next video. Ciao!